Akim, Shalom Akwat. First, give double honors to the apostles of faith and stone, and shalom to the brothers out there where I push this truth. Shalom to the sisters, the men, women, and children that call upon the name of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, whether in a camp or not. Shalom to you as well. This is GMSJamaica, as I already know. We're at the Portland branch, and we're here another Saturday evening, to do what we always do. As Brain said, and Pinky and the Brain, same thing we do every night. Prophesy the downfall of this wicked society, and for usher in the kingdom of heaven. Speak on these prophecies, I will say and fulfill. The ones that we see are fulfilled and the ones that we are about to fulfill. Keeping watch, so we can point out, the events and certain movements where lead into certain prophecies. Yeah, go on.
This is Matthew 22 and verse 9. It says, "Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage."
Alright. So we're out here in the highways and the highways, the hedges, the chief places of concourse according to the scriptures. And brothers all over the world, where whenever them go prophesy, you realize that them always in the main areas, whether in the town centers, the square, the main parts of the cities, that's where you're supposed to go, and prophesy.
This is Isaiah 13 and verse 12. It says, "Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles."
Yeah, so we're out here, we're out here, I lift up that banner, we are basically the YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI's bannermen. We are carrying the standard for the Lord's army, and how you recognize, the Lord's bannermen are the men that out in the highways and the byways. The Lord's prophets, I should say. It's through the word. We speak only the things concerning the scriptures, right? We go into the prophecies, right? We tell you about the prophecies. We tell you the scriptures as it is. We don't pretty it up. We don't smooth it out. Not like that, as the scripture said, the word are going to be sweet in your mouth, but it are going to be bitter in your belly. When you first hear the truth, it are going to feel good for you, say you're an Israelite. It's a part of a special stuff, right? But the more you go into the truth, again, according to the scriptures, a man will increase wisdom, increase sorrow. The more you go into the truth and the more things you understand, the more things you know, right? And the bitter, that's the bitter feeling, it trouble your mind. And it's a common thing because, a lot of people have that conception, people where probably don't know the truth, they don't know the word, they don't know the scriptures as we do, but they understand what going on in the word, they understand the moves that are being made in the earth and what they are going to lead to. You see me? While you have a lot of people out there we basically don't know nothing. You see me? And yeah, it's the same feeling, right? You know certain things and you wonder how the hell other people don't know these things. You see me? And again, the more you know and the more weight on your mind. You see me? Because eventually you're going to find out, say, yo, look, them money are going to do what they do, and there is absolutely nothing we can do about it. That's one. And it is inevitable for a lot of people to suffer when them money really start to come down with them agendas. A lot of people are going to suffer and can't do nothing about it.
Right, that's why I always say the burden of the Lord.
Right.
Such and such.
Right. You see me? Right? A burden is a heavy weight. You know, it's a heavy thing. Right? Like YAHAWASHI's cross was a burden. Yeah? Dealing with the children of Israel is a burden. Yeah, it's a heavy burden. Right? Moses knew it. Alright, the Lord YAHAWASHI knew it. You see me? All of the prophets them know that burden. See, that's why it always say, the burden of the word of the Lord. Yeah? That be done.
So, Ezekiel 3:17, the Son of Man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Alright?
Then, therefore hear the word. Listen, therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
Yeah, so you know that's how we out there do, yeah. You know, being the watchman. See, the watchman, you know, does sittings and keep it to himself. You know, he go out and him sound the alarm, he warn the people, see him, he make him report. Yeah? That's how we out there do. You know, we have make a report, you know what I mean, doing the most size work. Right? So at the end of the day, you know, at the end of the day we can say, yo, look, we did what we supposed to come do. Yeah?
He said, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die,
Yeah?
and thou givest him not warning, thou speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require of thine hand.
Right, because you never go for one the wicked. You see me, you never come out in the highways and the byways, you know, prophesying unto the children of Israel, you know, give them warning from the Lord. Right? Them are gonna get them reward, but them blood are gonna upon your hands. See, because they never go out and give them the warning what they're supposed to receive. See?
It says, yet if thou warn the wicked man, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity,
Right?
but thou hast delivered thy soul.
Right. See, so yeah, at that point you can say, yo, it warn you. You see me?
I thought you said the most ideal duality. You can give your work to do. You do your work, you get paid according to your work.
Right.
If you give the warning where you're supposed to do, you will get a reward. You see? If you don't give it out, you get a reward. That's how the most ideal thing. The most is balance. At the end of the day.
Shot, excuse me,
Yeah?
Pasha. Interjection. It's Luke 12 and verse 47. He said, and that servant which knoweth the Lord's will,
Yeah.
and prepare not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes.
Right.
That's that.
Yeah, because you have enough money about the way, you know, them know so them are Israelite, you know, them know the truth, them know what going on, them know what take place, but, you know, they refuse to go out in the highways and the byways, them refuse to even teach the Most High word, you know what I mean? Them, how the scriptures consider as, you know, the servant where basically wrap up him Lord token. You see me?
Talent.
And talent, yeah. And hide it, yeah. See me?
It's Habakkuk 2:1 says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower,
Yeah.
see, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. See? Shalom. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it.
Right.
Yes. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Right. So, you know, all of the prophecies, you know, is set for appointed times. See, that's why we continue to come out here in the highways and the byways. Right? Each time we get an update on any of the prophecies, we come out here and let it be known. Right? We let it be known, say, oh, look, this is what's happening. We are coming closer and closer to this. Right? We are coming closer and closer to this.
So for the vision is yet for an appointed time,
Right?
but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Right.
Don't tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
Right. You know, and part of the one of the you know, the visions, you know, that is set for an appointed time, you know, is Esau's New World Order. Now, when you look on places like China, I'm not sure which part else in the world, you know, as close to the envisioned system,
Sweden.
like China, Sweden, yeah, right. But yeah, when you look at China, you can see why.
Estonia, you mean? Estonia. Yeah, or Sweden down the other way. But Estonia very close to. Yeah. Estonia. Oh yeah, one minister we are,
Yeah, Minister Latvia, one of them. I think one of them Eastern European countries.
Yeah. So yeah, when you look on China, you know, it clear to see why a lot of people have the conception of them and say, oh, China are gonna be the next world superpower or whatever. You know, because a lot of China's infrastructure, and may I tell you about it is mainstream in China, and I like Kingston where you have to go there to see most things, you know, or to see certain developments. You know what I mean? It widespread in China, yo. Right? The digital system, the automation system, you know what I mean? And you know, the surveillance, everything, yo. See, it already being seen happening in China. You know what I mean? But a lot of people don't believe, so yo, this is where the entire earth are go. Or what left after, you know, them man plan war with them plan. You see me, what else, what other countries left in the earth, yo? You see me, this are the that's the path where them are got to, yo. That's the new world order we are look for over here in China. You see me?
Basically, you know, the model, they come on to the digital currency and everything, but China basically is set up in a place where they can make the Americans jealous, man, because the same interest that spend money on America is the same interest spending money on China right now, you know. So what they want to do is create a narrative for war, man, because, you know, the moves that China is making right now is basically to let America, you know, feel like it is threatened, you know, or to create a perception, you know, of there's a threat, you know. But that is a part of the narrative, because, you know, this basically is going to further push the point that they don't need a single power, a country being not a single power, a country being a power like what the United States was, because even the plan for the elite is not for China to be the next world superpower.
Right.
The plan is to get rid of all superpower.
Right. One world government.
And then have a one world government. So China now going to get the opportunity to enter on the world stage as a unipower, or whatever you want to call it.
Well, they claim to move towards a multipolar world.
A multipolar world, which basically is counter. That argument is counter. The two arguments basically is against what the New World Order is about. So all this basically set up to make these nations clash, man. So they're gonna clash and they'll say, okay, here what's gonna go down now. We're gonna have one world government, man, where, you know, we have a body that governs the whole entire world, which basically gonna use AI to basically monitor things, man, during that process, man. But hey, what China is doing now is here to provoke America, man, because you see, right now what is going on now, if down there in the Strait of Hormuz, man, you know, the provocation basically every day is heightened because you have Chinese ships going through the blockade. And America standing by, can't stop Chinese ships from going through. Yeah? So it look like the blockade is not as effective as how they would want it to be because China and the US economy is so entangled, they can't just rush into anything like that. Yeah, because if the US economy go down, Chinese economy will go down also, you know. Both need each other. As far as how them pretend like say, oh, them, you know, they need each other, man. Yeah, because the production of goods come from where? China.
A lot of American companies.
Yeah. Who buy Chinese goods more than anybody else? America. Yeah, so they need each other economically, man. You have the Chinese holding US bonds, you know. Yeah.
Iran states that Spain can freely pass through the trade of dual free.
Spain a pass through now.
Yeah, because Spain is against America and Israel. Spain is one of the nations that will lead the charge for Europe cut off ties with Israel.
Yep.
Isn't it?
And America and then endeavors. Hey, NATO actually crashed, man. There's no more NATO, man. NATO led by America, by the way. There's no NATO led by America right now. You know? Trump say what he say already about NATO. And NATO be like, oh, look, man, we're not going to help you with the type of stuff we have to do. You know? So the alliance, so he's now saying that he's not going to support the alliance in case the alliance go in trouble. Because the alliance don't support him. So we see the beginning stages of the collapse of that union, man.
So we just Google NATO, Europe, US. That's it, you know?
Yeah.
And the AI overview says European NATO allies are urgently developing fallback plans for a European NATO to ensure alliance continuity amid threats from President Trump to withdraw or punish members not supporting the US-led war on Iran.
Right. So it's falling apart, man. And guess what? This is biblical prophecy, man.
Yeah.
This is biblical prophecy, man. So there is where we're at. You know what? You know, the whole narrative is set up to bring forth a third world war in which they hope to bring a new world order from. You know? So during the conflict, they plan to basically roll out the MOTB system during the conflict. During the whole confusion that take place, they're about to roll out this MOTB as a part of the solution for all the crisis them. We're going to follow the wars that will pop off, man.
All the crises.
Yeah?
Frightening scenario.
Yeah.
Revelation 17 and verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall eat the whore.
Right, and we talk about the beast, we talk about these European nations that come together, even to form NATO. That's what the beast is speaking about, man. Matter of fact, where it says Spain now can go through the Strait of Hormuz by Iran.
Yeah, because Spain was one of the first European countries to tell Trump to F off.
Gone.
And now them withdraw them embassy from Israel. Israel take them out of some pact where them have for them. Pretty much what the Spanish government has said is that Netanyahu needs to stand before the International Criminal Court. More European countries come on board. And funny thing, regular people have seen this stuff because even my mother come to me the other day talking about it and she never realized that's so serious. She can see that Israel is going to pull America into a war with Europe. Because Europe is clearly against what Israel has done. You understand? And just very few European nations them know still iffy about, you know, cutting off Israel. But for the most part, them are distance themselves from Israel, and America is die-hearted with Israel and not to create some serious tension, because this war is all for Israel. You understand?
And we never want, you know.
And we never won. Trump announced ceasefire one day, and then Netanyahu say, without talking to me, watch it, I'm going to bomb Lebanon there. You see me? Because really and truly Trump don't want to go to war, you know? But he can't come out and say,
there's no real option, man.
yeah, he can't come out and say he don't want to do it. Israel are young him change.
They already knew. You have generals coming out. You have different war analysts coming out. And they know that, you know, to fight this war is basically it's impossible to take on the task they want to take on, man. Because they would like to say they're going to do a ground invasion of Iran, which basically is virtually impossible without having mass casualties, man. Yeah? So basically they are shying away. All of these peace talks and all these things are basically delayed tactics, man. But according to the scriptures, your stink shall come up. A whole lot of them are going to die down there, man. Because they're going to try something stupid. And they're going to be massacred down there in the Middle East, man. That's prophecy. This war, they're not going to win. Prophecy never said they're going to win. Yeah?
Again, Revelation 17 and 16 is at the 10 on which thou sawest upon the beast, he shall eat the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
Right.
For Yahweh hath put it in their hearts to fulfill his will.
Right now the whole world basically is angry with America, man, you know, and Israel. They're angry. They have people cheering on Iran. Bombs dropping in Israel. Even people living in America, man. Cheering it on. You have Americans cheering on the Iranian military against America.
Bomb them rocks, America. Bomb the rocks them out of them war.
See? So for sure they hate America right now, man. Even Americans hate America, man. So the scripture say how these nations gonna hate the war and utterly burn her with fire, because that's what ultimately is gonna happen, man. Because at the end of the day, who's gonna fight the wars for America? Americans, man. That's what it is. Yeah? So the government gonna quell all dissent, you know what I mean, and they're gonna force all to fight. And the nations are like, fuck it, we need to get rid of this place causing too much problem on the earth, man. You know, fuck, we need to get rid of them. Yeah, the only solution are gonna come up. You know, Putin and the whole of them are gonna be like, you know, it's the best thing, you know. The scripture says evil thing are coming in art. Yeah, so the only solution to not having a problem is to get rid of them people there. Because hey, at the end of the day, they were talking about peace and they're talking about peace, them scheming behind the back. You know, that's what Iran be saying, you know. They say it don't make sense to go to no peace talk or no ceasefire talk with you all, because me while we're doing that, you're basically scheming around this. So we're not coming anywhere. Next thing you know, you kill somebody, meanwhile the peace talk says off even. These devils have forked tongues, man. Yeah? They be saying they want one thing and they be doing the other thing. And Iran find that out. And this new Ayatollah ain't having it, man, because he basically dealing with the Iranian intelligence and all this. This man be training for years in these fields, but he's not soft as come on. Can't pronounce it. He's not like him. He's a hard liner, man. Yeah? He spent most of his life with military advisors and military men. See? He understands the ways and the tactics of the United States, man, and the CIA and all the Mossad agents. He understands all that, man. And the worst person them could have get in the power, because his father was more restrained. This man no restraint, he don't have a restraint in at all. He's the one who made the decision to attack the US bases, man. His father wouldn't do that. You know, so, oh, look, man, we are bombed and killed 2 more people, and the father stays the same way. Say, yo, we have to deal with this peacefully, same way. Make a threat, but we don't really want a soft threat. This man is not about a soft threat. He's not about anything about being a soft threat, man. Hey, tit for tat, that's what he's dealing with. America do something, we're going to do something back. Yeah?
That's why Yahweh shall put it in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and to give their kingdom unto the beast.
Right, so all these European nations,
the Lord shall be done.
all these European nations, man, the plan is to basically, you know, get US as a, according to the World Economic Forum, they say by 2030 US will no longer be the world's support. You know, all Agenda 2030, the World Economic Forum vision for our predictions for 2030. They say that America will no longer be the world's poor. Them say, one of the saying is that one of the things that they have in the whole vision or whatsoever them say them the plan that them have. Yeah, their thing is that you know you will be happy owning nothing, and America is not going to be no longer the world's poor. So these nations basically come together, have a grand scheme to destroy America, man. So all this going on is America following down the line of that narrative to be destroyed. Yeah? They're playing along the game that's going to cause them to be destroyed, man. And Trump is the one that basically leading the charge, because he be doing all these stupid ass shit where anybody who have a brain would know that if we do them thing here, you know, so fuck foolish stuff going on. But he be doing it anyways. So it's a part of the plan to destroy America. Yeah?
Jeremiah 50 and verse 22 says, a sound of...
We're going to unblock the street of Moses. We're going to help block the street from... Hey, that's crazy, man. Hey, you're going to get the street of Moses open, but instead of doing that, he's reinforcing the blockage of the Strait of Hormuz, man. Come on, that's stupid shit.
Remember when Iran just opened the streets after so much delegation, they block it back.
What are you saying? Yeah, I think the whole thing was to open the Strait of Hormuz, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Which was open before the war.
Before the war.
Come on, man.
Jeremiah 50 and verse 22 says, a sound of battle is in the land of the great and of a great destruction. How is the hammer of the earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation?
It's good to say, yo, eat that bread as let a wound on the D. And bring her to what? The borders, man. While they was all, you know, loafing, the nations plan up to get rid of their asses, man. Yeah? In a neat way, the Lord basically put it in them heart to basically uproot and to destroy this country, man. It's going to be destroyed from within also. Not only from outside, but from within, because a lot of things going to happen within the side of America that's going to help bring its demise, man. You have all different ways to America become decayed, man. You have moral decay, social and moral decay. Yeah? Which basically, when it comes down to a unified nation going into any form of conflict, you don't need a situation like that. Where you have people divided. Yeah? On certain policies and certain, a lot of people believe different things, man. In America. And the scripture say, our kingdom divided against itself shall not stand. You have people lighting fire on the warships. See, our warship gets light on fire yesterday. Yeah, they set one on fire yesterday. Is that the scripture say these men are forborn to fight? They don't want to fight. Because there's no real cause for them to fight. which a cause will be created very soon. You know what I'm saying? A real cause is going to be created very soon. Yeah?
Verse 24 says, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon,
God.
and thou wasn't aware, thou art found, and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord.
Yes, sir, America is falling into a trap, man. A trap where it's not going to ever come up back. And they're proud, they're going into it, man. Very proud. You know? It's like some proud fish that swim up on your spear. You just feel like a proud fish. Yeah? Yeah, I have some fish that swim up on you. Like some, you have certain barcode that was grave, you know, that swim up on you. Yeah? Swim come look how I go on, you know. That's pride, man. I come dead.
It says the Lord had opened his armory, and that brought forth the weapon of his indignation.
Right, so these nukes, man, are the weapons of the Lord, the indignation, man.
For this is the work of the Lord of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans.
Alright.
Come against her from the uttermost border, open her storehouses, cast her up as heaps, and destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left.
Man. Yeah, trust me, man. You know, America basically going to turn out into chaos, man. You have a lot of rioting, shootings, killing, mayhem. Going to be on the streets of America, man. And you know, in the midst of all this, they're going to want to try to put things under control by using the systems that are, you know, to be rolled out. Martial law, going to bring in rationing, going to bring in the MOTB. All these things are going to come in, man, as a means of solution to the problems, man. Yeah?
Hey, right now, that's your smaller example of the Hegelian dialect in play. Right now in Jamaica, the Jamaican media is pushing the frustration of the Jamaicans with the banking systems. But with the ATMs, it's not having money or not working for, the fees them will continually increase. And them things are get pushing at the media a lot. You understand? And as people get more and more frustrated, slowly them will start suggest more and more the Jamdex. Because right now they make a big Link make a big move, you know. Because right now with Link, which is the digital wallet where you can one of the digital wallet where you can use your full Jamdex, which is the CBDC here in Jamaica. Link launched a new cardless thing with Visa where you can get a virtual card via Link account, and that virtual card can be used in person and online. Because one of the biggest things that they hold back the Jamdex is the ability to use it in their everyday life, because only peer-to-peer transactions that get supported. So now that you can have a virtual card where you can just tap your phone at the point of sale, or you can use it online, it's like slowly more and more people are going to adopt it. You understand? I always say the first thing I got me is that government salaries are going to be paid with Jamdex, part benefits, your NIH pension, all them things there are going to get with the Jamdex.
I remember saying it's crisis. I remember saying it's different crisis to basically to push the agenda.
Yeah.
You know, the energy minister basically said something, and it's not a random saying, man. You know, a lot of people hear him say it and they must say, sure, because him say lockdown going already, all of a sudden he want to talk about lockdown. Guess what? It's already in the pipeline. The reason why we can't mention it is not because it's not because him just come up with the idea and him just randomly throw it something. No. It's something that is on the table to do.
Right.
But him just ask to you right now, him just come on half key way with it, because I'm saying, we don't need to have no lockdown. What are you talking about?
But you
know, gas thing we are talking about. You see, but it's put out as an idea, what you call it, suggestive programming, man.
Yeah, my condition is so that the
Yeah.
conversation is being hot.
Yeah.
So when the legislation finally get pushed, you can't say, yo, we never dare talk about
Yeah.
it.
It's not his idea, man. He know of it. That's why he can speak about something like it.
Right. Appreciate it.
Yeah? Because many other lockdowns was set to come for crises, man.
Yeah. Lot of money to the better.
Yeah?
Right, so Psalm 64:1. Hear my voice, O God, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy.
God.
Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity,
Right.
who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows in bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter.
Right.
They commune of laying snares privily.
Right.
They say, who shall see them?
God. You know, hey, to them basically see you people out here as a bunch of numbskulls.
Yep.
Yeah, useless speakers, all different type of things that basically degrade you.
Sheep.
They're sheep. So they do all these things, these trickeries and sorcery on you people, and feel no remorse doing so. You don't feel no remorse. Yeah? Just like when men and go and hunt, you don't feel no remorse the animal when they kill or shoot or trap. They don't feel. Just like animals, man, they get trapped. When men get trapped, they don't feel no form of empathy or whatever for animals, man. And that's how they look at you. They don't feel empathy. You're just like a prey. Yeah? Just like how a man view a prey, that's how they view you. Yeah?
Right. They encourage them, verse 6. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep.
Right. You know, they don't think for the same brain we have same wavelength as the regular man.
Right. Hey, in the NLT it said, they encourage each other to do evil and plan how to set their traps in secret. Who will ever notice, they say. As they plot their crimes, they say, we have devised the perfect plan. Yes, the human heart and mind are cunning. Right? Get, this one. Got that. Right, this is Psalm chapter 140. That's not the one that the NLT. It says, rescue, oh Lord, rescue me from evil people. Protect me from those who are violent, those who plot evil in their hearts and stir up trouble all day long. Their tongues sting like a snake, the venom of a viper drips from their lips. O Lord, keep me out of the hands of the wicked. Protect me from those who are violent, for they are plotting against me. The proud have set a trap to catch me. They have stretched out a net. They have placed traps all along the way. I said to the Lord, you are my God. Listen, O Lord, to my cries for mercy. O sovereign Lord, the strong one who rescued me, you protected me in the day of battle. Lord, let not evil people have their way. Do not let their evil schemes succeed, or they will become proud.
Right. And they are proud. Yeah? And they do this to you with all confidence, man. Just remember, man, all these people who was a part of the whole fiasco that happened in 2020, man, don't forget them. Don't forget them faces, man. Yeah? They already, then and there, you should find out who was the enemy. If you never did see who was your enemy from in 2020, you're not going to know who your enemy again. Yeah? Just remember all the faces them that who was pushing the agenda, man. Yeah? all the different politicians, you know, all the different influencers, all the different media personnel. Hey, me, it's Miss Kitty. You know, hospital, you know, like shout, like, you know, that she need a pass. When you know. Remember when she did somebody with that, the sticky Vicky.
Results are pop up on them now.
A lot of people like it's stroke somebody are dead, you know. What people live on stroke somebody, you know?
Heart condition, all kind of different stuff.
And them bloodstream are really 100%, you know? Yeah. That's what you get. You know, so a lot of people dying on without a trace. So there's a bit of privilege, man. As the operate, the whole thing is done privilege. So now you can die now, you can't trace it back to that event. Now over time, you pass, man. Yeah?
Because the children go and he saw the man of the field and a cunning hunter.
It's a very cunning one too. Yeah.
And he is near and set in trap. And that the hours and days, and months and weeks and years and will the trap gets up.
Yeah. It's Revelation chapter 16 and verse 2. It says, and the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which are the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image. Right, so just like the people them know what the sticky do, you see me, them get health repercussions.
Yeah.
It's going to be even worse for those that take the actual mark of the beast, which is the RFID mark of the the Lord, first you will get a grievous sore, you see me?
Right.
Some very, very great sickness, you see me, the apostle believe it's cancer, you see me, and then the Lord go on, just utterly destroy it. See? That's going to be your end.
Jeremiah 5 verse 26 says, for among my people are found wicked men, they lay wait as he that setteth snares, they set a trap, they catch men. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore they are become great and waxen rich.
And live for money. So them teach for hire. And them do what they do for hire, they don't do it for the love of the people, man, or the nation. You know, they didn't find what they can gain. Yeah? Or to please master. To suffice master. Yeah?
I see it in the Roman captivity as well. The scribes and the Pharisees were living well.
Right.
You understand? Remember me watch the series The Chosen, and a Roman forgot which rank him up, but it's a high rank. He come in at Nicodemus' house, and he noticed say, oh, he might live really, really well. You see me, and he mentioned it. He say you're living really well. You understand? And it show you. Even when you look up the history, it tell you see me, that the scribes and the Pharisees, the heads, the rabbis and them people, you see me, them live really, really wealthy. Them usually have them own personal mikveh, which is the ritual bathing them in them house, like multiple of them, where them can keep themselves ceremonially clean all day. You understand? Whereas the public would have to go to a public mikveh, you see me, go do them dipping and them things there, a public bath. You understand? So just like then, where they sold out to the Romans for favor, it's the same thing now. Right? Our people are, the rulers of our people have sold out to Esau once more. The Romans were Edomites. They sold out to Esau once more now. You understand? So the anti-wholeness.
Every now and then they do something Esau going like anti-wholeness be getting loose. A couple of times and Esau be like, the Americans be like, themselves together.
Like the whole Cuba thing.
Yeah.
Andrew Holmes gonna make him out slip. So the CARICOM nation supposed to support Cuba. You see me? And the our Republican senator say, yo, watch yourself. You see me? Watch yourself. The America gonna pay for that. You see me? And then two America change, Jamaica change them tune now, kick out the Cuban doctor them.
Yeah.
See?
Come back and say, yo, yeah man.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned about nation safety and so.
Good boy.
Good boy. Good boy. Yes, master.
And finish it says,
Well done, though. Good at
they are waxing.
Right.
Says they are waxing fat, they shine, yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked, they judge not the cause of the fatherless, they prosper.
Look on that hunchback. Movie 300. Yeah? Sell out his own nation, man. You know? And the Persian are looking at him and like,
Now the honor.
honor yo.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And it's the
Very
same
enemy that look on him and say, yo, them side you that say, yo. Honor, man. If you sell your own. How you think Esau will look for you, niggers, man? Eh? Niggers are sell out of the niggers. How you think Esau will look at you? Eh? In a real life, in the real life. You know, you can't be trusted, man. If you can't trust you, we don't want people who
Hey, the brother
trust
mentioned one good example. You see me in the movie, what the movie name of Immortals. You see me when one of the youth them sell out in village. You see me and him go to the King Hyperion. You see me? And you know what King do? Him castrate him, lick out him nuts time and say, yo, your bloodline will not continue after you because you're a coward and a sellout.
Yeah.
So even though him benefit from the information we get from the youth, he must say, yo, your bloodline has to stop right there. So you're a coward and a sellout.
Yeah.
You see me? So Esau, trust me, Esau, you're not gonna rate things from Esau for you.
Yep.
You see me?
That's how Esau set you up all to die, man. Set you up for dead. Yeah, man, yeah, politicians, you. Yeah, the so white man set you up to die, man.
Yeah, I think just as Esau is.
The escape route them set for you in the plans that them have. There's no real escape. They're gonna leave it to the people, man. That's what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
You know, them feel like them have a grip on the people them to the point where they now have loose when they're talking.
Hey, it comes Isaiah 28 and verse 14. It says, wherefore, hear the word of the Lord, ye scornful men that rule this people which is in Jerusalem. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. Right? So
The people never ever do this, man. We have them under control, you know? We decide to give him a lock. Yeah? We can convince them of anything, you know? Just like a political speech. We just tell them one thing and, you know?
Put some lines, you know?
Yeah. We feel like all is going to happen, man.
Exactly. Yeah. Alright, verse 17 says, judgment also will I lay to the lion and righteousness to the plummet.
Let me tell you this, man. We all need to know, man. The mental faculties of a man's mind is all controlled by the Lord and his angels. Not you niggas. The reason why I can convince anybody or anything is because the angels, you know, give you access. That's right. Yeah? The angels basically is in the whole process, man. It's the whole work in your talk. And when it not gonna work, it's the angels gonna do it, man. You feel like you have control over the happenings of this reality. Yeah? You soon find out. So even you are subjected to the happenings of the society. Of this reality, I should say. Yeah? Yeah.
And the hail shall sweep away the refuge of lies, and the water shall overflow the hiding place, and your covenant with death shall be disannulled.
The Lord unfix it, and the Lord is going to fix it.
Right.
Yeah?
Your covenant with death shall be disannulled, your agreement with hell shall not stand, and when the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then shall ye be trodden down by it.
God.
This 2 Ezra 16 and verse 69. Let's get to the point. He said, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden on the foot.
And let me tell you this, man. Yeah, not only the leaders of our people, man, but the regular people who believe in the so-called white man, man. Believe that so-called white man is a savior. You know, on all levels, you have our people basically believe that so-called white man can somehow save them. Yeah. So both the leaders and you people, you know, we're going to be adding derision, man. And to give you an example, which is spiritual. You see, what happened to that female? What's her name? What's her name again, man? With that cracker choke her out, married to the cracker and got South Africa. What's her name again?
Tanzania.
She get, you see, just like how she was a swirler, them call it swirler, they don't believe that the soca white man is God. The Negro woman believe that the soca white man is God, and guess what? Soca white man who should praise put her to death. And that is representative of what's going to happen to Israel on a spiritual level, man. Who believe in the so-called white man, who think the so-called white man is a God. You know, that is on an individual level, that basically on a spiritual level is going to happen to Israel. Because Israel is a woman also, man.
Yeah. Especially when they take this market.
Yeah? You're going to find out that the cracker is your enemy, man. You're going to find out. Isaiah talking down. You see that what Negro do? Negro might be doing talking down against the so-called black man.
And then
The Negro man.
And then they might complain now. So they can't find a man. They have one bag of singles event. Try to meet man and a be a woman and go there and a man now. Because the man them give up pound.
And that's why YAHAWASHI and Israel, man, YAHAWASHI situation with Israel, man. This is good Lord, say, I'm going to what? Turn and go to in place until what? Acknowledge your offense, man.
Exactly.
Yeah? He say, in your affliction, you shall seek me early. Yeah?
Isaiah 10 verse 5 says, O Assyria, the rod of mine anger,
Right.
and the staff in their hand.
The so-called white man is placed here on the planet to punish you all, man. That's what he's here for, no other reason. He's here to deceive you, he's here to throw you off, and he's here to bring the sword or whipping to your ass. That's what he's here for. He's not here for another reason. What are you thinking they're here for? Eh? You thinking they're here for reap oil and get rich and just live lavish in this world? His purpose here on the earth is to throw you all off. He might have all his purpose, because guess what? When the process of throwing you all off comes to an end, he will no more be on the earth anymore. His mission is to basically put you in a predicament with the Lord YAHAWASHI. He's here to be an opposition or an adversary. That's why he's Shaitan. He's Satan, man. That's what his purpose here for. You don't think he's there for us to live as a human being and what you see, if he try to live normal on the earth, when so-called white man cannot live normal on the earth, man. He cannot live normal. The way of the earth is counter anti-life. If it was up to him to live here, he would have got everything would have gone extinct. Everything this man put him onto. You know what I mean? Dead. Nigga be in Scotland now. This cracker be in Scotland right now, saying that you're gonna use this embryo shit now, embryo. They're not gonna use male and male cells now to make men getting kids. This is so crazy, the so-called white man is, man. Where's the protest? Where are the churches? Where are churches protesting against this?
Life is life.
Yeah? Where's the outrage?
Church after life is life.
For all the crazy shit that be going on under this man. Where's the protest, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, I think when Canadian people this man, when the man must start, they must use battery, like plastic that like biodegrading to make food. Because people can't
They're actually talking about
Your waste.
here upon mainstream news, so they're gonna try to find a way to use plastic to make rice. The Chinese already do it, man.
Yeah, right.
I know this cracker what make become a thing.
And just add little chemical nutrients.
These men are crazy, man. And then everybody wondering why people dying from cancer, stroke, diabetes, heart disease, and all these things be killing our people, and people wondering why.
chemicals.
Who you be wondering why when this cracker is at the helm? He's the one at the top of the food thing. I sell you the food and the drugs, them and everything. Pharmaceutical drugs, hey, to hell with this fossil fuel shit, man, because guess what? You see, all these different drugs your grandma be taking and your auntie be taking, dying. Yeah, that's what killing them after. These pharmaceuticals that actually come from fossil fuel also.
Yeah, petrochemicals.
Petrochemicals, man. Shit be crazy. And the man that wonder what go on.
Prescribed pills and the side effect cause the same thing them a prescribed script for.
Yeah?
And then I give you one next pill to be side effect.
Yeah,
And
this
then that
man-
cause one side effect and give you one
This
next
man is crazy up on the planet, man. Crazy.
You can never get a prescription with just one soap.
There's so many things this man is doing, man. It's ridiculous for you to think that this man is a normal man for the planet. He can't live normal. He can't live normal. This man basically, he must have to do some evil ass shit. Punishing the creatures on the planet, man. They man have a labs where they have animals literally punishing them. Look at, sure, there's no outrage to not what the so-called white man do, you know. You have a fake outrage, you have a 2 minute, you call it something, 9 day wonder. Say where you?
9 day wonder.
A 9 day wonder.
In Jamaica, 9 day wonder.
If a 9 day wonder, look what the Epstein thing is. A 9 day wonder, everybody outrage for 9 days, and then
Gone to something.
there's nobody trying to burn Trump and friends at the stake.
Yeah, you want to give you again. Give you a value about space.
Come on, man. This man proceed to tell them more lies, man.
Right.
Oh, we go to the moon.
Hey.
He's a liar, man.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that damn fool.
They get a breeze up here. I just say, them can't rest and let them do some coffee.
Yeah.
You see me, it's Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 16. It says, for they sleep not, except they have done mischief.
Right.
And their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall.
Right, the man must have to do something wrong, brother. Have to do something wrong, you know.
He said, for they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence.
So, when Israel comes to its perfection, man, they won't be necessary on the earth anymore. Them are not normal beings, man. These beings are not normal beings. They're here to create havoc, confusion. The scripture call him what? The son of what? Perdition, man. He's the son of perdition, man. All the things man have to do is destroy. This man have the planet in our hands for how much in the years now. And trust me, one of the worst state the earth can ever be in. The earth is destroyed, man. Man, we have nuclear waste. Look here, man.
I want to one Black Mirror episode. Yes, in the Black Mirror episode, in the first part, the teacher, they are teaching students them about bees. Not real bees, robot bees. And she'll teach them why they have to replace the bee them are dead off and how them new one work and how them still pollinate the flowers and all them things. He's show you, say him knows him fuck up the planet and him gonna replace them. You see me? I think Ella Yeshua put up one next still. You see me? I sure them even make robot ants.
These men know that he's killing off certain things from the ecosystem, man. He knows. When this man come up with his cell towers and his technologies for his cell tower, he know the ramification, he's been telling the side effect for everything, brother. He been telling what effect it have on the creatures and himself, but he still proceed to use it.
Still go for it and advance it.
Man, been knowing that them cell towers and everything is fucking up the bees and all them shit. And him don't care. He might want to actually tell you. Say, you know that this thing is basically fucking up the bees, that's why the bees are disappear and all these type of things. He's the one coming out telling you, But shit, he won't stop that shit. He'll come up with 5G, 6G, 20G. Getting worse and worse. Because his aim is not to make planet better or perfect. His aim is to destroy. What is this about the thief? Eh? He's a thief. The man thief to them thief all their identity, burn. Man a thief. Thief one whole piece of land. Man thief land of Israel, you know.
Yeah, St. John 10 verse 10 says, the thief cometh not, but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy.
That's what he is. He don't have no other purpose on the earth, you know. No other purpose. This man don't have no other purpose. And when they say, yo, the Lord will get rid of all of them after everything done off of the earth, they're going to burn the whole of them, people have a problem with that. Tell me something good that the so-called white man contribute on this planet from him there. What contribution he make?
Hey.
That is positive for the earth and for human race, as you would say.
Yeah, remember
Say no deserve for there. That's the only positive.
remember a few weeks ago, the brother and me put up one video with this young youth. Say he come to an epitome. I say an epitome. Epiphany, epiphany. I realized say yo, you say epiphany. You see me? And the white man is responsible for all of the fuck we are going everywhere.
But yeah, it's him.
Regular people are realize.
By process of elimination, you're going to find out that the white man is the problem, man.
Right.
He is the problem. A lot of people come to find out that if you ask yourself the real questions then, you're going to really find out, say, oh, this man really a cause problem.
And life on top of it.
It's man anti-life, man. Anti-life. Yeah? Anti-life, bro.
I am come that they might have life,
Right.
and that they might have it more abundantly.
Right, we don't have life abundant now under the so-called white man rule. Bro, you'll be dying when you'll be dying before you reach 50 now. How about the severe advertisement come up, you know, more impotent. I call it as something erectile dysfunction because it's common now. You know why? Oh, men in them 30s, even 20s having erectile dysfunction, man.
Because
How? How? Under the rule of the so-called white man, them say testosterone levels are the lowest ever been in history, man. In history! Testosterone levels in men are the lowest it's ever been in history, man. You have a bunch of men acting like girls now. Under the so-called white man rule. This is happen, man. Then they know I'm going to tell us, say, look, man, they can be a woman if I want.
Even animals.
Yeah?
Gone as far as animals.
Man, remove the whole gender thing and say, oh, you know.
Gender fluid.
Can't identify as anything nowadays. Identify as anything.
Today a girl.
Man crazy, man.
Tomorrow a girl.
Now tell me if this man in a right mind, man.
Hosea 4 verse 3 says, therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwells therein shall languish with the beasts of the field and with the fowls of heaven. Yea, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away.
Right? Now that's bro. You have island with them cars. You have island. You have plastic bottles and all different garbage making islands out in the sea, bro. You have an island that have big garbage. Garbage farm the island, man.
baby are born with microplastic in them.
Microplastic in your water or your drink.
You know what I'm saying?
In your food or your heat.
Before they even born, no, they have microplastic in them.
Bro.
Plastic.
And good like moon and say microplastic on it.
Yeah. This man is an enemy of organic life right now. As I speak about the koal, he want to make robot bees, robot insect, robot bodies for people. This man is anti-organic, man. Anything organic, man is against it, man.
Yeah.
Man want to make plastic rice, bro. Man want synthetic beef and all that type of shit. Come on, man.
Life's not good enough, you need to remake it.
me saying that the most I never make it the right way. He must say, oh, if your house not supposed to buy that. The white man is crazy, man. This man crazy. Yo, man's crazy, bro.
Precept.
Yeah, bro.
Alright, this Jeremiah 51 and 25. I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith Yahweh, which destroyest all the earth. And I will stretch out my hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks.
Man destroys all the earth, bro.
And will make thee a burnt
All
mountain.
the earth. The fault there's nuclear radiation anyway. The reason why there's radiation anywhere on the planet is the fault. The main root of radiation on the planet is Esau, man, the white man, man.
Yep.
Atomic energy. He's the one, the pioneer research of atomic energy, brother.
Anything destructive, I am there for
brother. Any technology that this man come up with is for military use first. I'll be using weather now. Disrupt the natural weather patterns, man. This man is fucking around the jet stream.
Black out the sun.
Creating weather anomaly. Spraying! Hey, this man is spraying silver, what do you call it?
Silver.
But Bill Gates say spray for deflect sunlight.
They want it, they never do.
Yeah, geoengineering madness, man. The man is spraying chemtrail every day over your head. You know, you have barium oxide and all the sulfate. Strontium and barium. All up in your food and your water where you drink. Fucking the plants dying, you don't wonder what the man. You see your trees that dead, you don't wonder where they're dead from. Man breed up certain parasite, release it on people farm. You know, you have a mealybug, plague. You have he's been doing lethal orange, lethal orange, I said name? Lethal yellowing. Messing up the native coconuts here in Jamaica. This cracker, man. We're killing the native coconut. And this man of business where we're extincting, and that's why you're going to fuck up something here to get away.
And them people live too long, you know.
And he's the one teach about ecology now, because anything I know about ecology, you know what I mean? I learned it from the so-called white man, so he know exactly what I do. He know exactly, he know what I do evil, man.
Yeah. Ecclesiastes 14 and 3 says riches are not comely for a niggard.
God.
And what should an envious man do with money?
God. In really and truly, Esau don't enjoy money. That's how we know some money is not for him. The reason why he's on the earth is not to enjoy paradise, man. He doesn't want the earth to be paradise, man.
Yep. Fucked up. That's
The way how the so-called white man is going, the earth cannot be paradise. And riches is not for him. Riches is not for him. You see what I'm doing with riches, bro? He got to evil with it. He must have enjoy. When Jake and riches is not Jake, enjoy it to the fullest, man.
And they make fuck.
The man can't do nothing with money more than for do some wicked ass shit.
Fucking research. Man, fucking Hannibal them.
Look one game.
Hey, Jake just wants a couple of women and stay so, you know?
Yeah. Virgin, Gates is a billionaire. I look at him and say, make cut down the tree them and bury them. You see me? You go please take carbon dioxide out of the air and give it oxygen. And then the you have to cool the earth. We're going to spray some calcium carbonate to reflect the sunlight and cool on here. Don't worry, it's not toxic.
Mad science, man.
And then put a pretty name on it and say solar geoengineering.
Bro, the man making pipes out of asbestos, man. You shouldn't knock over people with asbestos. Cancer kill over people with asbestos. See?
And them they know that before the whole thing blow up and people start get sued. Them they know. Say they have sick people.
Them know the effects of certain. Them do the research, them do the because them live here too, you know, so they want to know how it will affect them, you know. You see me? What it cost the risk ratio whatsoever they want to do.
It says,
And they know the risk. Before they, why you think Easter can tell you the side effect of drugs there before? You know what I'm gonna do.
But when you search out iniquity, they accomplish a diligent search.
Yeah, I'm literally look for them and say, alright, them get up like Pinky and the brain and say, oh, we're going to fuck up the world.
yeah, man. It says, either gathered by defrauding his own soul, gathered for others, that shall spend his goods rigorously.
Right, so we're gonna spend everything the so-called white man get. You see, this man they having much in gold
Right.
and he's having put his advancement. We ain't gonna put no gold in a flipping vault, man. We're gonna wear it. We're gonna brand this shit. It's gonna be a part of our houses. It's gonna be a part of our streets. These are be hiding it in vaults, man. Going dust on it, man.
Concrete. Yeah, concrete.
We're not gonna have beautiful stones and hiding it, man. Where? We're gonna put it full display. It's a Jake of gold like that now. Jake rims on him car be all gold, man. Yeah? So riches is not for the so-called white man, you know what I mean? He's out of place. He have it, but he's out of place in it, man. He's out of sink. Can't sink. Yeah?
It says, he that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good?
Right.
He shall not take pleasure in his good.
And him just bad man and red eye and grudgeful. That's what the Lord make him, man. Envious.
Dirty heart.
When I either way, look at Jake. Only thing come up in them heart is envy. You know, my virgin good entertainment by the hotels down there, man, and we hear the Edomites them talk certain things. Why can they dance like this? Why can they do this? Why they can't do this? You mean always I hear them talk, say yo? And that type of speech coming from a envious point. So them envy Jake. And you can't hear it in them language. When they want to talk about you saying boy, you know what I mean, versus any other else, you hear the envy come out. The whole thing that them can't have another cracker or another heathen to beat a Jake. Them have to still use another Jake, but you can't hear the envy. You know, when they speak about certain athletes, man, even from Jamaica, they can hear the prejudice and the envy in their argument, man.
I must say, when Jamaicans dominate sprint enough, them do research.
Can't.
And I must say, oh, what go on down here? Yes, made them accuse you of drugs.
And if they find a way to sabotage it, man.
But that time you have to still go up in
I know that Jake is the salt of the earth, man, and them bad mind that's why they hate it so much, you know. They get to the point where they want to kill you. That's what envy make them want to kill you, man.
Yeah.
You say I have a perpetual hatred. Because the Lord make us better than them.
Right.
We are better than them. That's why they put so much effort to try to degrade you. You know what I mean? They speak down on you, oh you're a monkey. You know what I mean? You know, all different bywords and look, man. Everything to try to shame you down. Because they know that we are better than them. And them low self-esteem, you know.
It says, there is none worse than he that envieth himself.
Right.
And this is the recompense of his wickedness.
Right.
And if he do it good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness.
Yeah, you can't even see him on the planet moving like he's a humanitarian and all that type of thing. Man. He's not no humanitarian. Philanthropist and all these type of things.
The company will be there first. They will seem to help you.
We are the Edomites protesting when Donald Trump get peace, Nobel Peace Prize. And all these men will get Peace Prize. Look at all them get Peace Prize.
If you never get there, somebody else get there and then somebody else decides to go here.
Obama get one too. And start wars, man. Folly is set in great dignity.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Micah 2 verse 1 says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands.
Them have the money and the resources to do so, man.
Right.
Yeah? Them have the media, when they have control the minds of the people. Them have witchcraft. They have different witchcraft for them to use. You know, them have that power, and them have the money power, and them have the military power. So they must do anything they feel like.
Earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
They covet fields, verse 2 says, they covet fields and take them by violence.
Man, we're going into Iran trying to take Iran uranium, man. Thief. Man, have a special operation, you know. We're going to Iran, thief man and uranium, you know. Man, they're going with tractor, excavator and all, to put something on the plane, them, some big cargo plane, man, they're landing in Iran, you know. And get destroyed, you know. Yeah. He's so proud too. He feel like he can have a heist, man. You can't invade the country, but you think you can have a heist, man, in the country. Eh? This is so... Man, I regret, man. But, I regret.
You know, as a very attack, I say, even the Isa have money and them have a deal with man. The man them next year we try to deal with money, them pledge and make love to man, them torture them.
Torture, man. Someone put torture.
DVSL.
Yeah. Man, a pleasure torturing kids, man. Kids.
I use magnifying glass and all
Kids, man, a torture. Come on, man. This man void of empathy. You know, Jay don't know that as man void of empathy. You soon find out, man. And the scripture armed mentally for this man. So even when he has this and I'm this guy, the scripture already tell me about him already. I will believe the Lord. The Lord says I saw this man stay. So don't care how much pretending can pretend. And put on a face guard. The scripture don't tell me about him already. So you're not supposed to catch you by surprise, man. Yeah?
Verse 2 again says, they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
All over the world, this man be doing that shit. All over the world. Yeah? Tell me this is not talking about the so-called white man. There's no other country, there's no other people who go all over the planet. You know what I mean? Conquering. You know? Colonizing. There's no other people, man. To the point where others speak the language of them speak. You know the whole Caribbean speak the language of one colonial master or the other?
Yep. With a French, Spanish.
Who here are Israelites? We are Israelites in the Caribbean, man. Who here remember any Hebrew? You tell a man say, no, you speak Hebrew and say, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Come on, ever hear nobody out Caribbean that speak Hebrew? You're fool. But if you confidently speak the so-called white man language too, over there in Haiti, Dominican Republic, they be speaking the so-called white man language here in Jamaica. You know, we speak English, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man.
Verse 3 said, therefore, thus said the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go utterly, for this time is evil.
Right.
It's evil, man. These are evil.
This is Revelation 11 and verse 18. And they say, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged.
God.
And that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, unto the saints, unto them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
Right. I want to know who that is already, man. You know, it's not a hard question.
Wild person.
You know,
Villain.
Esau,
Villain
of
of the
course.
planet.
You know, is a grand villain, great villain. But hey, you know, he's serving his purpose, man. He's doing his duty, Lord. He's obedient. You know, some may be surprised. He says actually obedient, man. He's actually doing
What he's created.
what he's created to do. You know, he's not flying outside of his jurisdiction. The Lord created him to do evil, you know, and to be the, as we said before, to be the opposer of our people, man. You know, to make things difficult for our people. He basically is the weight to our muscles, man. You know, so he's here to basically build us up. This thing is to basically bring resistance to build us up. You know what I mean? That's how we become more perfect beings. Yeah? Scripture say how we are known good and evil. Like, it's a pause, man. Yeah, and ultimately that's what it is, man. We're here for the experience. Right? We're here to suffer certain things, to become aware of those sufferings and the causes of those sufferings and the consequences. We are here to witness that, man. So that, you know, at the end of the day we can say we truly know. Right? You know, and our decisions can be based off the fact that we know already. So we'll never sin again based off of the knowledge that we grasp through generations, man, centuries. Yeah, I've been here in centuries, man. We'll be here, you know, generations, man.
Years after years.
Every third or fourth generation we come here and we have collectively collect info. You know, we basically become a part of our knowledge base that, you know, at the end all shall be gathered, man. You know, and you know, that's when we come to our perfection. You know, like our Lord YAHAWASHI, man. So we are not here for a vain purpose. We are not seeing these things or witnessing these things for a vain purpose, man. He says that doing what he's doing randomly. You know, his mission is to do what he's doing. So at the end of the day, we will believe in the planet, man. That's what it is. You know, we won't be having any use for him anymore. You know, we don't know what the Lord have in store for him after this. But, you know, here now, we need him right now to do what he's doing. And we need Donald Trump to bring us into World War III. You know, hopefully it's him that was going to do it. You know?
Because last week, I think the digital money.
Yeah.
Trump. Because last week, digital money, so.
And the MOTV and all this thing.
Yeah. So, we're close. I think
you're flying straight.
with Apostle Sahara and I said, hey, the MOTV close, man. Close.
We're not out here to convince Esau to stop doing what he's doing, man. You know, we're cheering him on. Yeah, we're cheering him on. Say, yo, go, Esau, go ahead, man. You know? So, that's what it is, man. You know, oftentimes we speak as men. You know, we speak, you know, we may sound emotional, passionate about certain things, but yeah, at the end of the day, we have the understanding that, look, man, this needs to be done. You know, hey, Caiaphas, I think it was Caiaphas. You know, you understood that the Lord should die for the people. That's very deep. That's very deep, man, and the Spirit is what gave him that understanding, man. Yeah. So this must be done. Yeah? So what we are basically going through, it must be done in order to come to the result that the Lord preordained, man. You know?
Bishop?
Yeah.
It's Proverbs 21, we start at verse 28 says, For ye say, where is the house of the prince? And where are the dwelling places of the wicked?
Right.
Have ye not asked them that go by the way? And do ye not know their tokens, that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction?
Right, so they are created to basically fill the judgment, by the way. There's a judgment. You can't have a judgment empty. Yeah. Day of destruction cannot be empty. Yeah. A lot of a grand narrative, man, and that narrative gonna play out in a exciting, you know, and a fulfilling way. Yeah? The Lord at the end of the day, great gratification is going to come from all that happened, man. Right? You see, because you see the suffering that all what people suffer is the build up for the gratification. You see, the more we suffer, and the more we're going to be gratified, right? When the turnaround comes. And you see that is basically pleasure, you know, pleasure for the soul. Alright. And that's why you see them and the Chinese know it. You see them Chinese short film, them little
Short
skit.
stories, yeah.
Little short stories.
Drama stories, them.
Dramas them. It build a certain type of way. You know what I mean? To trigger gratification, man.
Right.
You know, it have vengeance in it, you know what I mean? You know, you find out, you know, this man seems as if he's poor and people treat him bad, and at the end of the day, they find out that he's a rich one or whatsoever. The same thing. Yeah, them get it from the whole idea of how soul is going to be satisfied with revenge. You know, revenge basically bring you that gratification, man. And that's what the Lord set up. The Lord set us up for us. We are looked down on, and they don't know that we are princes. As a matter of fact, princes and asses. Servants and asses, man. Hey, we are put down low, looked down on, we are looked down on, that when the time will come when we will be exalted, you know, as gods, by the way.
Right.
Imagine how that's going to feel, man. Imagine how that's going to feel on the return. When things turn around. Just imagine that, man.
Ecclesiastes 10:7. I have seen servants upon horses,
right,
and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Right, so we have princes walking as servants upon the earth. And being ridiculed, laughed at. You know, we are the scum of the earth, the offscourge. The scriptures, read it together. Offscourge.
Lamentations, 1 Corinthians 4:13. It says, being the fame, we entreat.
Right, so being the fame, we entreat. We're not the fame that others have on the earth. We don't have that fame. Yeah? If we even got fame, we get fame in a negative light. Right? Yeah, go on.
Being defamed, we entreat, we are made as the filth of the world,
right,
and are the offscouring of things unto this day.
Right, even though in general our nation, man, there's a stereotypical point of view on our nation, man. The men of our nation and the women of our nation, man. We are looked upon across the world on a certain type, a certain way.
Yeah.
You know, the men are violent, you know, they are thieves. You know, they do an experiment more time. You see a nigger running come down the road and body a shuffle, but you see a white man running come down the road, is a different response.
I'm reading from the NLT. I read it from the NLT, but I start at 12.
Women are wars, that's what we look upon us, man. You know?
Verse 12, we work wearily with our own hands to earn our living. We bless those that curse us. We are patient with those who abuse us. We appeal gently when evil things are said about us. Right. Yet we are treated like the world's garbage, right, like everybody's trash, right up to the present moment.
Right. Since hey, man, we go through all of this, man. We get put down to the glorified, man, and the glorification is going to make sense in that time, man, because it's going to be the counter to all that we went through, man. Turn around. Yeah. 2 weeks. I get a very delicious plate of food.
Very delicious plate of food, you know. Well, you're going to enjoy that.
Fruits and all, man, you know. Maybe now start to do fruits like nice, man. You like vegetable salad?
Well, you're going to enjoy that. Nice, when you get a little food, you know, one lose back a little food, you know.
Yeah.
I said, but no, I go hungry again. No, I go hungry again, brother.
Now we did Christmas. Now we did Christmas. 10 done?
Oh, yeah, man.
Princes upon horses.
Did they finish it? And the Lord said, give us praise and fame in all the lands where we were put to shame. Man. Can I get that? Yeah? That's what it is. Yeah, so we're patiently waiting for our turn. You know, the time and chance happening to every man. This is a soca white man chance now. You know, our chance is coming according to Lamentations. It says, oh, look here, you know, rejoice and be glad, O daughters of Edom. You know? You know, the quote is on scripture off the head, man, because you know that's what's playing out. We're starting in the spirit.
It's Baruch 4 and verse 24. It says, like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen their captivity, so shall they see shortly your salvation from our power, YAHAWASHI, which shall come upon you with great glory.
Right, so great glory is come upon our people, man. Starting with the elect first, man. So we don't suffer all these things in vain. You know, because I'm going to say, oh, happened it bad luck across the curse. It's not all in vain, man. You know, I mean, you know, every given thing that happened have a specific result, a specific end.
Right.
You know, and the end of our suffering is glory. Yeah, that's what it is, man. And no one can stop that. Because see the order of this existence, you know, nobody can overthrow it. The scriptures of the Lord say, oh, nothing can be put to it, or nothing can be taken away from it. That's how things work, you know. That's how maths is, man. You know, 2 + 2 = 4. It's all going to be all.
Maths is true.
That's what it is.
The word. It says, we shall come upon you with great glory and brightness of the everlasting. It says, my children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from our power. For thine enemy had persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shall tread upon his neck.
Yeah, but confidently believing in that, man. That's how the pendulum swings, man. Yeah? Chains. Yeah? Lord, tell her that. You know, he's love talk about karma. Yeah. What goes around comes around, man. But the soul you're gonna reap it. The karma is a real bitch. Yep.
And they have that TV series where they did, they go in front of a judge and you can get a second chance.
Yeah.
You see me? And when I episode them, the man basically neglecting whole family, work, so when he did, he couldn't get that back.
Yeah.
You see me? So the judge say, oh, that's a year karma. He saw that thing.
Yeah, he saw this is Father Abraham. You know? Send Lazarus. Send Lazarus. I'm going to give vinegar for cool water. I'll give him vinegar for drink when he thirst.
Zephaniah 3 verse 19 says, behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and will save her that altered, and gather her that was driven out. I will give them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame.
Right. I know it's shameful people. Bro, the things that people do right now, man, are the whole lot of shameful things. The scripture say, it's shameful things. Come on, things that they're doing in secret. You know what you're murdering. You know what you're unclean shit. You know what I mean? People are looking down on us, man. You have the heathen looking down on us, man. Yeah? Well, Lord said, give us praise and fame in every land we're going to put to shame. We was brought into slavery, man. Water in mud. You know? Against the pigs, man. You know? But breaking and all, that must have something to do with as a people. Terrible. You know? So we don't say Kalalali, how about Shimmy, or Shy, about Shimmy, Kalalali, how about Shimmy, or Shy, about Shimmy, Dash. God bless us, the apostles and elders of Grave and Stone, peace and blessing in the later of the day.